of all, great to be here. It's my first ECS, so everybody be gentle. But we're honored to be part of the Forza Partnership and Technology United. I was very, very honored to spend about 10 days in Japan with the Forza team, Technology United, my friends at Intel and SAP. And I think there we really unearthed the possibilities for really creating a true global platform for what we're trying to accomplish collectively. So I'll talk a little bit about that today, a little bit about some of the other things that we're doing in 2016, new initiatives that we're looking to drive home, and a little bit more about some new partnerships. So something that we just recently unveiled to the industry was a new concept that we call CIG, or completely rebranding and rediscovery of Clover. So historically, my boss isn't in here, so I'm not brown-nosing. Jim Sirkleski, the CEO and founder of Clover, and his partner Eric Martin, for the last 12 years, they've been compiling a very, very formidable portfolio within the imaging space. And that portfolio really encompassed every aspect of what dealers out there and OEMs do. Services, parts, collections, imaging, solutions, all those aspects that drive our businesses. So there were multiple acquisitions that were made, but fundamentally, for the better part of the last 12 to 15 years, many of those acquisitions, they behaved and operated independently. Companies you might be familiar with like MSC, West Point Products, Depot International, et cetera, they operated as separate entities under the Clover umbrella. But dealers might be buying from all three of those entities. So what we did on February 1st is we created a sales and marketing umbrella that we call the Clover Imaging Group that encompasses every aspect of what we do, encompassing all aspects of the imaging space, all under one umbrella. So it's completely rebranded. It looks completely different because we want it to be a complete departure from what we've done before and to the way we've gone to market before. So these are all the elements of the Clover Imaging Group. You know, we have the imaging side, some of the brands that you may be familiar with, such as Data Products and MSC, the solution side, which I'll talk a little bit about more today, the parts side, both OEM and aftermarket parts, and what we call eco services, which is collections and other aspects of what we do from a recycling standpoint. So I'm not going to go through this, but for those of you that aren't too familiar with Clover, Clover is by far the largest remanufacturing collector of aftermarket imaging supplies in the world. We have a global platform, global partnerships. We go to market with a vast array of products, services, and solutions, and really try to partner with our dealers to take away a lot of their pain points that they might experience when it comes to their ability to provide, top-level SLAs, for their ability to provide just-in-time distribution, and for their ability to provide a true global solution. So this is a map with a lot of dots on it, but what this is really showing is that Clover is a global business with a global platform. We have manufacturing sites in 6 countries, and we have distribution and sales in 60 others. One of the things that we talked a lot about when I was in Japan with Mike and our partners at Intel and SAP is taking this platform and creating something that's truly global. It's a global business. Forza has aspirations to operate globally. SAP is a global operation, no question about it. Many of our customers, especially our OEM partners, like Konica Minolta in this room, they have a global business, and we need to be able to provide a global platform. So we need to be able to do a lot of the things that we've done successfully in the United States in terms of providing this platform of services, products, and manufacturing, and apply that to other geographies. So when a partner that has aspirations of doing business globally comes to us, through our partnerships with Forza and everything that we're doing with Technology United, we want to be able to offer them something that will give them a comprehensive solution that covers all aspects of their business in any geography in the world. So we recently just rebranded our service offerings because services are something that are incredibly important to us. So if you looked at Clover 10 years ago, or some of the acquisitions that we made, MSC, Data Products, we were companies that sold things. And we still sell a lot of things. We make our money selling things. Toner cartridges, inkjet cartridges, parts. But today, dealers are demanding more. So we have to take those things and add value to them by wrapping them around a wide array of services. So a lot of dealers are coming to us because they're not able to provide service all throughout the country or in Latin America. They might be coming to us because they don't have help desk support. They might be coming to us because they want to utilize some of the other features that we've added, like live chat, where they can go on there, or their end user can go on and get answers to questions like compatibility, or even triage and break fix within 30 seconds. So we're going to complete and continue to flesh out these services offerings, and this is going to be a bigger and bigger part of our business going forward. This is going to be an integral way that we partner with dealers globally, is to take away some of their pain points when it comes to the service aspects of their business. So I won't go through that in any detail. So this next slide, I'm not going to steal my own thunder here, because we're going to talk a little bit about this tomorrow. My friend Wes McDonald in the audience, it looks like The Thing and partnered with Wolverine. You guys know The Thing with the scale it's given. So I won't spend too much time talking about this, but this is something that we've been really delving into and taking a deep dive into with partners, like Print Audit and Forza, talking about changing the model. One of the things that we'll talk about, tomorrow a little bit is the industry, how the industry has changed and evolved and morphed from, say, 1996 to 2006 to 2016. And what hasn't fundamentally changed is we're still billing the same way. And dealers the world over are bitching and moaning because the page has become commoditized. It's a 9 mil and someone else is coming in at 7.79 mil. It's a commodity game. And we're not suggesting that changing the model from billing per page to billing per seat is a panacea that is going to cure all of our ills, but we are suggesting that the industry does need a new platform. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. West and I will be up there taking all your questions about that, about what we see as the future of cost per seat billing.